What's up, guys? SPN Firearms here, and I try to get back to the comments, the questions, all that, and it's really hard. I mean, they get buried. I try to do my best. We got the haters. 10% of my comments are haters, so that washes out some of the good questions that people ask, and I feel bad because I try to answer them. That's what this channel was supposed to be, was to help the average person that's just like me, that, gets up at 3 a.m. every day to work and is just trying to find a way to carry every day, protect themselves, their family, their kids, and so on. But they ask me all the time, and I try to respond, but I just thought I'd make one full video so that if people just want to look it up or whatever, they can go to that, or I can just send them the link. What stores do I go to mostly for Glock parts or firearm parts in general? Now, right now, I'm mainly going to go talk about where I get my Glock parts from, but there are other firearm brands sold on these websites. So one of my most used is Hooper Gunworks. They have a great selection of just stuff that works. Anything made by Hooper Gunworks has worked for me, even their parts kits. Now, I recommend, if you're carrying OEM parts kits, I recommend OEM across the board. But if you're making a cheap build and you're not going to carry, Hooper Gunworks, solid. Their guide rod selection is unbelievable. Their slide selection is unbelievable. Their prices on slides, optic-ready slides, is great. Their Cerakote jobs, great. I ran a Hooper Gunworks slide for about 8,000 rounds on my everyday carry Glock, flawless. So, and the finish really held up, except for, obviously where the holster draw is, stuff like that, but no big deal. It looked great still. So Hooper Gunworks is a big one that people should utilize. Next is NDC Performance. And I'm not just talking NDC Parts. NDC makes good parts, actually, but I'm actually talking about what they have as a whole. They have everything from OEM parts to barrels, literally everything. They're a great selection, too, especially if you're trying to color coordinate your Glock. Then where I get all my frames for my Glock builds, my Glock OEM frames, you can get a Glock 26 frame for $50 and build your own Glock from the ground up. Not have to buy a stock Glock and, throw those parts, aside to put new parts on. You can build from the frame up. Big Tex Ordnance, $50. I think the Glock 43 ones are $50 as well. Big Tex Ordnance, not Ordnance, Ordnance, ORDNANCE. And I'm not affiliated with any of these companies. I'm just giving you guys the information that I have because I actually use this stuff. I get parts all the time in the mail, and I use these, and I pay with it with my own money. Next up, the Glock store. Everyone knows the Glock store. What's nice about them is they have some cheap parts that really function because they just specialize in Glock parts. So like plain base plates and, colored mag releases, they work. They all function great. And you have that option of getting colored to color coordinate your Glocks and so on. But yeah, those are the 4 main companies I use for Glock parts, and they've all been flawless. Hooper Gunworks has been awesome. Big Tex Ordnance, I've gotten like 8 frames from them. So yeah, just passing off the information. Thanks for watching.